everyone. Thank you very much for coming today. The program here is Grow Fast to be a Unicorn. The Tokyo Consortium selected startups demo day. Now, we would like to start. First, let me briefly explain what the Tokyo Consortium is. The Tokyo Consortium supports fast-growing startups. The goal is to make Tokyo as global hub of the startup ecosystem. A major benefit of the Tokyo Consortium is to create new connections. Tokyo is home to about 30% of Japan's top universities, and the second largest number of Fortune Global 500 companies in the world. We are also working with national and international offices to further expand our ecosystem. Today, 5 startups selected by the deep tech ecosystem will give presentations. The first startup is Innoffice. The speaker is Mr. Masaru Yoda. Second is Incus. The speaker is Ms. Tomoko Ito. The third is Tech Magic. The speaker is Mr. Yuji Shiraki. The fourth is Human Life Code. Today, Mr. Andy E. will give a presentation. The last is LabCon. The speaker is Ms. Masako Mizusawa. If you are interested in any of these startups, please use the QR code to access the survey. We have supported 5 startups through this program. First, we mapped out ambitions and outcome together. The final goal is to turn the startups into unicorns. To achieve this, we helped them set goals. Then, we provided support tailored to the needs of each startup. Then, we tested the effectiveness of the program and provided support to promote results. Lastly, we are pleased to inform you that the Green Startup Program will also be launched. In this program, we will select 5 startups from the 8 fields. The 8 fields are as you are now looking at on the screen. After the selection, we will support the 5 selected startups for rapid growth. Again, if you are interested in the program, please use the QR code to access the website. Finally, Tokyo Consortium is looking for members. If you are interested in Tokyo Consortium, please use the same QR code. Thank you for your attention. Then we will start the presentation by the startups. The first presenter is Innoffice. Would you please start your presentation?
So thank you very much for your time and this opportunity. So my name is Masaru Yoda from Innoffice. And so today, I would like to introduce our company and our product. So let's get started. So this is company overview. So the name of our company is Innoffice, which is a Japanese exoskeleton company. And Innoffice was founded in 2013 by Dr. Hiroshi Kobayashi, who is a founder, as well as the professor of Tokyo University of Science. And as you can see, so this is our product, which is exoskeletons. Okay, so more in detail, so these are our main exoskeletons. So 2 exoskeletons for back support and 1 exoskeleton for arm support. And in terms of sales record, so we have sold more than 25,000 units already, which is one of the best-seller exoskeletons in the world. And so from this slide, so I would like to explain the reason why we have sold more than 25,000 units. Because Japan is facing aging society. And the aging society brings some social issues, such as labor shortage and increase in caregiver burden. and etc., etc. So let's look at some cases. So case one, so logistics industry. So as you may know, so there are a lot of physically demanding jobs there. So manager in this industry have some problems. So problem one, so it is difficult to hire new employees, especially young generations, due to physically demanding jobs. And problem two, so of course employees are getting older, but still working on physically demanding jobs. That's why so manager in this industry needed to improve their working environment in order to attract new candidate and make its employees work healthier. And case two, so which is elderly care industry. So also there are a lot of physically demanding jobs there, so lifting people up and down. And at the same time, so the number of elderly people who require care has increased dramatically. So manager in this industry has also the same problems. So problem one, so it is difficult to hire new employees. And problem two, so many employees suffer from back pain. That's why so also nursing care facilities need to improve its working environment. That's why so exoskeletons are expected as one of the solutions in order to improve their working environment. And this is the use cases. So our exoskeleton can be used in various industries, such as manufacturing and logistics and elderly care and agriculture and construction industry as well. Then let's look at our main product features. So in common, so our exoskeleton do not use electricity, so no battery, no motors. So you do not have to charge after working, and also there is no limitation of use of hours. So it's friendly. And also let's look at usability. So as I mentioned, so this exoskeleton do not use electricity. So water and dust proof, and lightweight and easy to wear. And also we offer this exoskeleton with a reasonable price. Okay. Then you may think, what is the effectiveness of this exoskeleton? So let's look at this video. So we have tested typical applications. So first one is moving a box with and without our exoskeletons. Okay, so if compression force to the lower back is near the red line, so there is a risk to have back injury. But if not, so you can prevent having a back injury. And this is another task, shoveling mud. So once again, so if compression force to the lower back is near the red line, so there is a risk to have a back injury. But if not, so you can prevent having a back injury. So you can find out the big difference with and without our exoskeletons. Okay. Okay, then so this is our current business area. So we are selling our exoskeletons in 18 countries, Europe and Asia and North America. And so we are looking for distributors and customers. So if you are interested in using or selling our products, so please contact us. And also, we are planning to expand our product lineups, actually this coming spring. Okay. And this is last page. So we display our exoskeletons at Hall D7. So please come to our booth and please try on our product. So thank you very much for your time and attention. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentations. So the next presenter is Inkus. Would you start your presentation, please?
Thank you for your kind introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tomoko Ito, and my company is called Inks. We develop tools to generate power, and our power generation is by light. We develop tools to generate power, and our power generation we are able to provide green energy and generate power without emitting CO2. This tool is called photovoltaic. It can be divided into two big categories. The first one is a transparent power generating glass called SQPB. Another type is called SQDSSC. They can generate power in environments with extremely low illumination. These PBs generate power from light. On sunny days and on cloudy days, there is light. There is indoor lighting, street lighting, and standard illumination, such as we have on this stage. There is light everywhere. All these sorts of lights are important resources for power generation. Have you heard the term energy harvesting technology? Energy harvesting technology is a generic term that refers to the ability to generate power from various sources existing in our environment. This is also ambient power. My company has received multiple awards in energy harvesting, both in Japan and the Silicon Valley. Our activities have received the support of the Tokyo government, and we are certified by the DEEP ecosystem. For example, one of our products, SQDSSC, can generate power using ambient light, including candlelight. It can actually generate power in as little as 5 lux, or virtual darkness. Conventional solar cells are not able to do this. This product is a great solution to help with the disposable battery problem. Using this PV as a power source for IoT devices can shorten the installation time tremendously because you don't have to worry about wiring. It is as simple as sticking the device on the wall. You don't have to pay any maintenance fee for the changing of batteries nor any recharging fees. You are able to use the power continuously as long as you have a light source. In Europe, officials are trying out different ways to eliminate the use of dry cell batteries as they can be used only once. They are not environmentally friendly. No dry cell batteries nor rechargeable batteries can actually generate power. Yet, we can keep generating power using this PV as long as there is a light source. It's a very environmentally friendly technology. We also have SQPB, our transparent photovoltaic glass. It is transparent and can generate power. This structure is extremely simple. These materials do not include substances harmful to the environment. It can generate power from both sides of the glass. You can see our prototypes at our booth in the D hall. Please come and see the future of glass. We can install the power generating glass SQPB from inside the existing window glass to form double pane glass structure. Installing the power generating glass from the inside is desirable as power can easily be generated. SQPB can block out heat and can contribute substantially to lower electric fees from air conditioners. The glass plays a crucial role in the reduction of CO2 emission in a city as it can be retrofitted in existing buildings, not only new construction. Considering its heat blocking feature, it is able to reduce air conditioning costs by about 40%. Our product can be used in places that do not traditionally have power. Our goal is to share this power generation tool with the world. Tokyo is a city full of light. Light energies are not put into full use, so our goal is to convert this unused light energy into useful power. Importing resources from other countries and transporting electric energies from other regions are vital to Japan, which has limited resources. This has made us work even harder to create energy in Japan due to our resource constraints. We would like to work together with those who share this common goal. Help us to utilize this unused light energy. Would you like to create power together with us? We are creating power in cities full of light. And power is both environmentally friendly and human friendly. We hope that this will go beyond our country's borders and can become the new normal. This is the technology we would like the world to adopt. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the presentation. The next presenter is Tech Magic.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yuji Shiraki, founder and CEO of Tech Magic. Today, I would like to talk about future of food service industry, the role the cooking robot will play in this industry. By the end of this presentation, hopefully you will understand where this whole industry is going and the impact that cooking robot will make in the future. As a cooking robot founder, I get to ask all the time, the cooking robot will replace the traditional food industry or not? We believe the cooking robot will replace the food service industry, especially fast food industry. TechMagic was founded in 2018. We just become 5 years old, and we have an office in Tokyo and Aichi. Little bit of myself that I joined Boston Consulting Group as a new grad and worked on a variety of manufacturing projects. And my partner, Tajima-san, was working for Toyota to develop humanoid robots. Since our company was founded, we have been working with food leading company, starting from Suntory and Pronto. Pronto has about 320 stores in Japan, and we developed pasta cooking robot together. For the cooking robots, with Ajinomoto, we developed stir-frying robots. And beginning of last year, we started developing deep fry robots with KFC. And for the factory, we are developing Moritsuke robot. It's a plating robot with Kewpie and Nishi noodle. Our cooking robot is combined hardware and software to automate end-to-end solutions. Of course, it's synced with mobile. And And second feature is we automate end-to-end solutions. It's dispense ingredients sourced from the freezer and refrigerator and cook it, and also washing the pan as well. And third feature is not only automating it, but recreate the flavor of the skilled chef. And fourth one is customizable base development, depending on the kitchen size and restaurant type. Let me show you the video. Oh, video go. Okay. So this is our cooking robot. On the left-hand side, there's a refrigerator dispensing noodles. Goes to the boiling machine. And while it's boiling, in the middle of the refrigerator, dispense sauce and ingredients to the pan. And these 3-axis robots bring the pan and pick up the noodle and plating onto the IH heater. And then this robot will bring it to the plating unit, and then pan will be automatically washed. So it's really one-man kitchen, and every dish can be ready within 45 seconds. This is the case study that we introduced to the Pronto. It's called Ebino Spaghetti. And this is the model that we are developing with KFC, fried noodle. This dispense chips from the freezer to the cooking pan, and then goes to the portioning unit to dispense one by one. And this is the salad robot, and this is the stir-fry robots. We also develop automation robots for the food factory. It's supposed to be there is a video, but it used to be like 3 people working in this washing room. And after installing our washing robot, it reduced to 1 person. And this is the plating robot introducing to QP. Our business model, since our company was founded, we didn't have much capital and resources. So we did a contract-based development, which is number 1. And from last year, we started introducing our product to the customer. Our main revenue goes to number 2, product sales and leasing. And after introducing our product to the restaurant, kitchen, or factory, we received the software licensing as a recurring model. So this is ROI analysis. The payback period is 3 years after we install our robots. So it's really cheaper than comparing to the human labor. This is the future vision and milestone. Well, we just finished phase 1 and moving on to the phase 2. We are expanding products line with co-development activities with large corporation. And now we are expanding our robots to SME and also global. And this is overview of cooking robot ecosystem that we are also developing hardware and software and recipe platform. And we are looking for overseas partners like sales partner, maintenance partner, and also mass production partners. As a Tokyo ecosystem, this project, we have been down quite lots of things that we are now working on Series C, and we are also developing a global strategy to expand Asia and North America. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for the presentation. The next presenter is Human Life Code.
Welcome, everyone, to the Human Life Core corporate presentation. My name is Andy Yi, co-founder, CFO, and together with our Harato Shacho, founder and CEO. We're proud and honored to be a Tokyo startup ecosystem supported company. Established in April 2017, HLC is a clinical trial startup with balanced indication target from incurable to aging-related diseases. Japan is facing high cost, raw materials shortage, risky invasive surgical procedures, and import dependent in the field of regenerative medicine. Patients cannot wait. We have solution to that. Umbilical cord are easier to handle with a great advantage to collect the cells stably, domestically, with no import dependency, also non-invasive. However, bone marrow, adipose are invasive to the donor. At the same time, umbilical cord tissue is safer than ES and IPS. Our mission, first to commercialization of umbilical cord-derived MSC with rare diseases, then step up to large markets, such as chronic diseases and sarcopenia. Our tracking is going well. With our most advanced project, steroid refractory long GVHD, post-stem cell transplantation, currently in phase 2. First patient in the world achieved in November 2022. Planned regulatory submission later this year, pending interim results second quarter or earlier. We are utilizing a virtual pharma model with best partners to achieve local production for local consumption. Academic study with Institute of Medical Science, University of Tokyo, raw material procurement with Imsucord, cell processing manufacturing with Roto, distribution with Alfresa, and clinical trial regulatory submission with our CRO. Licensing agreement will be signed with a Pharma X in first quarter this year for commercialization. At the same time, we have ongoing discussions with companies in the US for global expansion. It is by no means a dream story. Human Life Core's world expertise in manufacturing and quality control born in Japan can become world standard, leading into global realization effectively using something that has been discarded. We will steadily to show evidence to the first commercialization of umbilical-derived stem cell, transforming society into one that utilizes stockpilable umbilical cords with our manufacturing know-how and fully patented IP in the US and Japan. Process is key. That's how to set up the world standard from Japan to the world. Just want to point it out a couple of awards. We have received the Tokyo Governor Awards in 2019. We also received Open Innovation Award from Koseloto Show, Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare this February. We are a financially healthy company with industry veteran, experienced management team, and looking for like-minded partners to achieve the goal. As Human Life Court, we are risk takers. At the same time, we are responsible. Thanks to Japanese government support, we also help to promote, also improve the regulations for advance this industry so we can make something born in Tokyo to the world. As our Harato Shacho says, course of life, leading the future. We're aiming for a world where growing older can be more enjoyable. Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you for the presentation. The last presenter is Lebcon.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you so much to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government for endorsement. And also, thank you so much for the Deloitte people for all of your support. Love is here. Okay, let me start. Oh, there you go. So I'd like to introduce our CEO first. So he is Takeshi. He was in Mitsubishi for a while, in charge of many automotive-related projects for Europe and the Middle East. And then in 2017, he established Revcom. And I, Masako, will be speaking on behalf of him today. I'm from Revcom as well, in marketing for Japan, Indonesia, and the United States. So what do we sell? We sell Meetel. It's a B2B SaaS communication tool, and to be more precise, it's a cloud-based IP phone with AI analytics into it, so that makes everything so special. You can analyze and visualize your sales and customers' conversation, and because of our special AI, you can evaluate, so you can really promote your self-coaching, or you can just use it as like a regular cloud IP phone as well, up to you. Okay. So if you use Meetel, you can reduce training, communication costs, those things together, and you can really boost up, maximize your conversion rates, just like BizReach. They started using Meetel, and only in 4 months, people, their profit increased. The close rate went 62% up, and the cost reduced dramatically. And because of that, net ROI became 538%. Don't you think that's a very gigantic number, isn't it? Yeah? This could be you if you use Meetel. Let me know. And that's why we have a lot of happy clients, more than 1,500 of them in Japan, in Indonesia, and the United States. And we're so growing super, super fast. We sold more than 40K of Meetel IDs, and call made through Meetel is more than 130 million. Yay. So that's it. That's Meetel, combination of cloud IP phone and conversation analytics. And what you can do is amazing here too. So you can integrate Meetel with your CRM. And since we have a very user-friendly interface, non-tech savvy to savvy people can use Meetel right away in just a second and make a call and just focus on your main job. Great. And also in the analytics, you can check how your conversation with your customer went by looking at the wavelengths, and also the spectrums at the top and bottom shows the result of emotion analytics, something that you can't really measure by yourself. But if you have Meetel, that's possible. And other stuff like talk-to-listen ratio, number of silences, overlaps, rallies, and fillers that you made, Meetel will count those for you. Please imagine, if you try to count those manually, that'll take a lot of time, a lot of hassle. Who wants to do that, right? Meetel will do that for you, and that's why you can just focus on evaluating yourself to become a high performer in inside sales or call center. An interesting thing, when you speak with someone, pacing is very important. And we have this data that if you speak 10% faster or slower than the customer, the business conversation becomes very successful because of how our brain works. And also, Meetel will show you what kind of keyword appeared during the conversation, by whom, and in what time exactly. So as you can see, since Meetel visualizes a lot of elements like this, you can just focus on how to become as a high performer and just focus on calling, getting a lot of leads and more conversion rates. And no one has to listen to the entire conversation, right? I mean, you can skip and just listen from the middle of the conversation. And if you think something important is there, make a comment. And please share to your colleagues with a simple URL. Easy peasy. No one's missing a thing. And also, Meetel can auto-transcribe all of the conversation. But if you don't have no time to listen or read entire conversation, Meetel will summarize into the shorter version of the conversation by selecting highlights of the conversation for you. And these will be reflected onto your CRM. How great is that, Productivity increases. And that's why after-call work can be eliminated. Please imagine if you don't have Meetel, you have this template, and you have to fill in all those details by yourself. But since we have human brains, sometimes we forget about some of the details, right? And trying to recall back those details will take a lot of time as well. Where's productivity there? But if you have Meetel, look at it. You just need to put like a simple brief details and just paste the URL to the footage and the analytics, and that's it. Save that onto your CRM. None of your members are missing a thing. This is why people can increase the productivity. And also in the analytics, you can compare your performance with the other members, like with high performer, for example. And the variables that I told you before, like talk to listen ratio, number of rallies you made, silences that you made, you can compare with the high performer to see which variable are you lacking of or you have too much, so that you can see objectively about what you can do to improve yourself. This is why people tend to improve their performance, and the closing rate goes about 15% up in just 2 weeks. And remember, BizReach achieved conversion a net ROI of 538% in just, what was it again? 4 weeks or something? Great, isn't it? 4 months, sorry. Yeah, my bad. So the question is, with all these latest technologies involved with our fabulous AI, why do we keep in such a friendly deal? Taking a bit of time. Okay, why do we keep in such a friendly deal? Well, that's because we know that the starting grow-up needs to save time and money. And when it comes to time, they need to be able to adapt to new technologies in just a second. And also, when it comes to money, they have to save money so that they can unlock the great business opportunities when they must. And that's why we keep it very simple and friendly. $69 per ID, no initial fee whatsoever, and no commitment. So you can start from 1 ID and from 1 month. And this Meetel is brought to you by these fabulous members. Okay, we have more fabulous members in RevCom family, but so sad I'm not going to be able to introduce all of them to you today, and I just skipped. So that's why we have happy customers in Indonesia, Japan, and the United States. Okay. As the result, we achieved increasing the number of clients from various verticals, and we achieved to expand Meetel globally in Indonesia and the United States as well. And the reason why we achieved this could be because we know that in deep down, all of the issues and concerns related to inside sales and call center are the same, regardless of where you're from or what language you speak. And Meetel exemplified that by being as a universal wingman for your ongoing success. And thankfully, that could be the reason why we're getting a lot of exposures in overseas media and in Japan as well. And again, thank you so much for Tokyo Metropolitan Government for all the endorsement, and Deloitte for your support. Okay, and also everyone, thank you.